Humanity used to be a powerful, advanced people. But one day a catastrophe struck our world. Only a small fraction of people survived. This catastrophe changed us, and the world. People mutated, some only in minor ways, while others mostly didn't even resemble humans. But the main change was that now there was Arcana. Some people had a power never seen before, that couldn't be learned or explained. They were named witches. At first most of them helped other people build towns, heal wounds, and rebuild at least some part of the way we used to live. But then some witches started to kill entire villages, ripping people apart with their powers. Regular humans started fearing witches, dividing humanity into halves. Witches were ostracized, for fear of being killed or tortured by them. And after all of that, war was inevitable. Led by 3 of the most powerful witches, they stormed major towns and tried to reclaim what they deemed theirs. They wanted to rid the world of people who were unable to use Arcana. Humans covered in their homes ran to the forests and dungeons to try and survive, but witches still found them. This was an unfair game. Until one knight stood up for the people. They taught a small army how to fight on a short notice, provided them with weapons and armor and led them to war. For the first time in a while, regular people stood a chance to survive, to live. Nobody won this war. The 3 witches were slain, leaving an army of arcane users without any leader. The knight perished as well, after being wounded, and their wounds not closing up properly. Before the witches died, they cursed this knight and their whole bloodline. Every child that bore the knight's genes would be doomed to have a body plastered with wounds and red scars that would never heal. And at some point, the time would come when the witches and the knight would need to fight each other again. The sign for that would be a knight's child getting a wound that they shouldn't survive, but still did. The child would be healed miraculously, but then they would need to set off to the uncharted territory, where they would fight the witches once more in a year after they got the faded wound.